And welcome to News Channel 8. I'm Junior Garcia, and here are some of the stories we have for you tonight. Senator Capehart carjacked at gunpoint. UVI and National Park Service sign agreement. And local woman celebrates 108th birthday. These stories and more up next on News Channel 8.
News Channel 8 is brought to you by Omega XL. Experience Larry King's breakthrough secret to joint pain relief, Omega XL. To order or find out more information, call 1-800-298-1647 or check us out at asseenonchanel8.com.
In tonight's top story, news of the overnight armed robbery and carjacking of St. Croix Senator Diane Capehart has rattled residents on St. Croix and across the territory. WSVI-TV spokeswoman Melody Rames has the full details.
Police on St. Croix are investigating an armed robbery and carjacking that occurred on the Melvin Evans Highway near the Hannah's Rest intersection on August 25th at about 8:15 p.m. The victims were Senator Diane Capehart and another individual. Officers said the senator and the other individual were erecting campaign signs when the robbery and carjacking occurred. No one was injured. Police were advised of the incident by 911 emergency dispatch operators. According to the initial investigation, while the male victim was erecting a sign, two males armed with handguns emerged from the bushes, approached him, and demanded money and jewelry. They then approached the senator, who was inside the vehicle, ordered her out, and took the vehicle. The suspects stopped to pick up three more suspects who were hiding in bushes a few feet up the road before driving off in an eastward direction. The vehicle is a blue 2013 Jeep Wrangler, license plate number CEP 352. The vehicle has Senator Capehart campaign signs in the windows and Capehart campaign stickers on the bumpers. An all points bulletin and a VI alert has been issued on the vehicle. Police Commissioner Rodney F. Carrad Sr. responded to the news of the robbery and carjacking by suspending all in-service training and ordering more officers to patrol the streets territory-wide. He said, although the trainings are consent decree ordered, community safety is our first priority. The commissioner also lifted overtime restrictions currently in place and ordered results and productivity for the time worked. Commissioner Carrad said this continued total disrespect for our people who are law-abiding citizens will not be tolerated. He said these criminals living among us must be stopped. This can occur with a community effort, he said, full and engaged law enforcement personnel, a dedicated prosecutor's office, and a court system that reconsiders leniency for those repeat offenders who continually dance in and out of the system. Commissioner Carrad said this is our community and we must do everything possible to combat this total disregard for life and property. Police are urging anyone with any information regarding this case to call detectives at 712-6031, 712-6024, 911, or make an anonymous report to Crime Stoppers USVI by calling 1-800-222-TIPS.
Please note that the senator and her associate were not physically harmed. We will bring you updates on this story as the investigation continues. New tonight, St. Croix Central High School is back in session for the 2014-2015 school year after being closed since March, when toxic fumes were detected on campus. Today, students returned for orientation, and we caught up with Principal Genesee St. Clair.
We are back in Carib land. We are so happy to be back. I'd like to say that the orientation today was excellent. The 12th graders, they're ready to go. They got their schedule. Everybody was mulling around about what they needed and what they need to do to graduate. So it was a great day. This afternoon we have the 11th graders coming in. And tomorrow, which is on the 27th, we have the 10th graders from 8 to 11 in the morning. And in the afternoon, we have the 9th graders from 1 to 4. So we're after a good start, and we're looking forward to getting back on our campus on the 2nd. So I just want to say to the students, all right, this is it. You only have a couple more days to have your vacation, and when you come in, you got to buckle down because we're ready to go. We're regrouping to achieve. So since we weren't here, for a few months, we're regrouping to achieve. And our goals this year, we have two goals. One is to improve critical thinking skills in all subject area. And the second goal is to improve their social and academic skills. So that's where we are this year.
Welcome back, Caribs, and here's to a great school year. Moving along, in light of last night's armed robbery of Senator Capehart, Channel 8 remains committed to fostering a safer Virgin Islands for all of us. Here is Ashley Messiah with your weekly Crime Stoppers report.
Good evening, everyone. This is Ashley Messiah reporting your weekly Crime Stoppers. You and Crime Stoppers are a crime-fighting team helping law enforcement control crime. If you know something, say something. Help take crime off our streets and out of our communities. The WSVI-TV and our federal law enforcement partners continues to reduce the number of illegal guns in the territory throughout investigations and conducting traffic stops. But they cannot be completely effective without the help of the community. If you know someone who has an illegal gun in his or her possession, please notify the police or call Crime Stoppers. Please provide information on where the weapon is kept, whether it is on the person, stuck in his waistband, in a vehicle, or in a residence. Please be as specific as you can. Do your part and help the Virgin Islands Police Department take guns off our streets before another person is injured or killed. Crime Stoppers pays $357 for every illegal weapon recovered as a result of an anonymous tip. St. John. On August 21st at about 12:20 p.m., police officers received a call regarding a burglary at Z3 Fish Bay that occurred between August 16th and August 21st. A jukebox speaker and 2 end tables were stolen from the home. You can go to our website for photos of the stolen items. Please tell us what you may know about this burglary. St. Thomas. On Wednesday, July 30th at 3:50 p.m., a man received a phone call from a stranger claiming to be one of his nephews. The caller informed him that he was at the Roy Schneider Hospital emergency room. As the result of an accident, the caller convinced him to purchase several GoPhone refill cards in excess of $100. The Insular Investigation Bureau is seeking your help in providing information. Please call 774-3942-911 or Crime Stoppers. View Inside the Grandparent Scam, Con Artist Reveals All on YouTube for more information. These crimes could easily have happened to you. Please tell us what you know about these or any other crimes at www.crimestoppersusvi.org or by calling 1-800-222-TIPS. That's 1-800-222-8477. You can also text USVI plus your message to crimes at 276437. This is Ashley Messiah reporting your weekly Crime Stoppers for News Channel 8.
We have more news right after this.
This is News Channel 8. This is News Channel 8.
Welcome back to News Channel 8. A former Puerto Rican priest has pled guilty to child abuse. Here is Cynthia Graham with that story and more in your nightly Caribbean Report.
Thank you, Junior. The United States Immigration and Customs Enforcement Agency says a suspended Puerto Rican Catholic priest has pleaded guilty to child exploitation charges for taking a minor on a cruise with the intent to engage in criminal sexual conduct. Israel Berreos, who pleaded guilty in court last Thursday, was arrested on May 13th at his home in Naranjito, Puerto Rico. Prosecutors charged that Berreos transported a 15-year-old male minor to Miami, Florida, where they took a 4-day cruise to the Bahamas. It was during this time that the abuse occurred. Angel Melendez, an immigration special agent in San Juan, said, "The arrest and guilty plea of this man are especially disturbing, given the position of trust he occupied." End of quote. Since 2003, more than 10,000 individuals have been arrested for crimes against children in the United States. Last week, we brought you news of China investing millions in Antigua and Barbuda to build a mega resort on the island. Now, Antigua and Barbuda is hoping China will again provide $18 million toward the expansion of its 5 islands secondary school, which would effectively transition the facility into the University College of Antigua. Prime Minister Gaston Brown, who is on an official visit to Beijing, has informed the China Civil Engineering Construction Corporation of the intention of his government regarding the facility. He said that the proposed structure will include student dorms, an expanded library, expanded tech facility, Olympic-sized swimming pool, and tennis courts. Brown said he has also been in talks with the University of the West Indies on establishing Antigua University's overall functioning. And finally tonight, some disappointing news for track and field fans. Jamaican sprint superstar Usain Bolt has ended his injury-plagued season early after competing in just 3 races. Diamond League organizers have announced that Bolt has withdrawn from the event's 100-meter race and will not compete again this season. It is now time to shut it down while he is healthy and injury-free, with a view on his preparations for the 2015 season. Bolt's coach, Glenn Mills, has reportedly said. Bolt's preparations for the 2014 season were disrupted by a foot injury. His only other appearances in 2014 were in a relay race in the Commonwealth Games in Glasgow and an exhibition race in Rio de Janeiro. This has been tonight's Caribbean Report. I'm Cynthia Graham. We'll be back here tomorrow to bring you more news and views from in and around the Caribbean. Junior, back to you.
Thank you, Cynthia. Moving along. The University of the Virgin Islands has entered into a unique partnership with the National Park Services. University President Dr. David Hall made an announcement at a recent press conference.
This is really an exciting day for the university, and to sign a memorandum of understanding with the National Park Service is really the culmination of work that has been going on for quite some time. These are 2 entities, that is the University of the Virgin Islands and the National Park Service, that have a common mission, and therefore it is important for us to formalize that. One of the things that we tend to overlook is that one of the major focuses of a National Park Service is the preservation of culture, the preservation of history, so that future generations can understand who they are and where we've come from and the richness of the various cultures that exist in the United States. And when we created the Virgin Islands and Caribbean Culture Center, the university was putting a stake in that ground as well, to say that the university has to be much more committed to preserving the richness of Virgin Islands and Caribbean culture. And we can be much more successful if we partner with the wonderful institution that has been doing that long before we got in the game. And so I want to thank Dr. Kahina, I want to thank Mr. Goldstein and all of the representatives from the National Park Service, our superintendent, for his support of this memorandum, this formal collaboration. But we clearly need to understand that though we're putting something on paper now, it's not as if this is the first time we are at the table together. We've been working on numerous projects, especially the Salt River project to create a world-renowned marine science center. That's a joint project between the Park Service, the university, and other entities. And ever since we opened the center, the Park Service was in the door. And we are just now formalizing something that we've been doing for some time.
The National Park Service has been here for 62 years. We just celebrated our 98th birthday plus 1 day. And we are honored to partner with what we consider the oldest formal educational institution in the Virgin Islands, which is used to be CVI, now it's UVI. And we have watched the university grow as a small community college to now a fully accredited university. And the Park Service has been with that journey from the very beginning. I think back in the 1950s under the municipal council, and going from a sugar or agricultural community to a more advanced community today, the university has been an integral partner in making Virgin Island dreams come true. When you look at the memorandum of agreement that established Christiansted and all the sites, it talks about the Park Service hiring and training and promoting Virgin Islanders to run these units. And so the most logical place to look for or to recruit from would be the university. And I am proud to say that the university has never let us down. We are partners. This only formalizes another step in our journey towards making the Virgin Islands a better place for all of us to be able to live in. So I am proud to sign this memorandum on behalf of my staff and the National Park Service today to really take another step into coming closer with the university in our journey towards making this a more sustainable community.
That's a great step forward for the territory indeed. Stay tuned. We have more news right after this.
This newscast has been sponsored by Mario's Virgin Crystal. Let us save you the hassle of lugging those jugs around. Purified bottled water conveniently delivered to your home or office. Also available in your favorite grocery store. Call 773-2810.
This is News Channel 8. This is News Channel 8.
And finally tonight, here is a story that will warm your heart as it did mine. One local young lady, Miss Zephyrine Antonia Thomas, is celebrating her 108th birthday. That's right, 108th birthday. Our cameras were invited to capture this special occasion.
I'm Lloyd Daly. This is my mother, Zephyrine Antonia Thomas. Today, Mama is celebrating her 108th birthday. We do not have a party. We're just remembering the day. She was born in the year 1906 on the island of Dominica, and she have lived here for the past 39 years.
How much I have now?
108.
I have 108?
Yes, Mama. We're just cooling it. 2 years from now, we hope that Mama will still be around and I'll be around.
You don't have short on him.
I'll be 70 then. Mama will be 110, and my niece who visits every year from Germany will be 60 years old. So we intend to have a big bash. One of the good things though is that Mama got a letter last year from President Obama. So it was good that the president remembered her 107th birthday. We haven't heard anything from any of the politicians here this year, but that's no big deal. But as you see, we're just cooling it. Huh?
Only you alone have that. Nobody don't have that.
Right, true.
Because they take off their box, eh?
I should take off my hat? No, I'm not taking off the hat.
From the entire Channel 8 team and our viewers, Miss Thomas, we extend warmest birthday wishes to you and many more. Stay with us. We have your weather coming up next.
Your weather coming up next. Your weather.
And here's a look at your local weather.
Tonight, isolated showers after 8 p.m. Partly cloudy with a low around 82. East-northeast wind 14 to 17 miles per hour. Chance of precipitation is 20%. Wednesday, isolated showers. Sunny with a high near 89. Heat index values as high as 103. East wind 17 to 20 miles per hour. Chance of precipitation is 20%. Wednesday night, isolated showers. Partly cloudy with the low around 82. East wind around 18 miles per hour. Chance of precipitation is 20%. On Thursday, isolated showers. Sunny with a high near 89. East-northeast wind around 17 miles per hour. Chance of precipitation is 20%. And on Thursday night, isolated showers, mostly clear with the low around 82. East-northeast wind 14 to 17 miles per hour. Chance of precipitation is 20%. And on Friday, isolated showers, sunny with a high near 89. Northeast wind around 14 miles per hour. Chance of precipitation is 20%. This is Cheryl Francis with your Channel 8 News Weather.
Thank you for tuning in. Do not forget to like us on Facebook at WSVI-CH8. And also follow us on Twitter at WSVI-TV News Channel 8. Be sure to subscribe to Channel 8 on your YouTube at WSVI-TV News Channel 8. Watch us on your computer, plus use the free Dish Anywhere app to DVR us and see us anywhere in the world on your smartphone or tablet. I'm Junior Garcia, and World News is up next. Good night, Virgin Islands.
News Channel 8 is brought to you by Omega XL. Experience Larry King's breakthrough secret to joint pain relief, Omega XL. To order or find out more information, call 1-800-298-1647 or check us out at asseenonchanel8.com.